Your supply chain strategy may be built on a dangerous illusion. The idea that the world is deglobalizing, that the answer to uncertainty is complete self-sufficiency. Pull back, localize everything, control it all. It sounds logical, but it's wrong. What we're witnessing is not deglobalization, it's a reconfiguration of globalization. Because full self-reliance is not resilience, it's inefficiency. And at scale, it's unsustainable. For decades, companies optimized for global efficiency, low-cost sourcing, centralized production, just-in-time delivery. And it worked until it didn't. Pandemics, geopolitical tensions, logistics disruptions. Exposed a hard truth. Global supply chains are efficient, but fragile. So the reaction was predictable. Let's bring everything back home. Let's reduce global dependency. But here's the problem. You don't solve fragility by collapsing complexity into one location. You simply relocate the risk. True resilience doesn't come from isolation. It comes from intelligent distribution. This is where the real shift is happening, from global sprawl to hyper-local clusters. Not one centralized system, not one country dependency, but multiple tightly connected regional hubs. Close to demand, close to suppliers, close to disruption signals. Because proximity changes everything. It reduces lead times, improves responsiveness, enhances visibility, and most importantly, it limits systemic shock. In a hyperlocal model, a disruption in one region does not collapse the entire system. It is contained, absorbed, adapted to. This is not deglobalization. This is strategic localization within a global framework. The companies that understand this are not choosing between global and local. They are designing for both. Global intelligence, local execution. And yet, many organizations are still making binary decisions. Global versus domestic. Efficiency versus resilience. That thinking no longer works, because the future belongs to those who can balance both simultaneously. At Grazing Minds, this is where we partner with organizations, helping them move from brittle, overextended supply chains to resilient, regionally optimized ecosystems. We help identify critical nodes that must be localized, design multi-hub operating models across geographies, build supplier networks that reduce dependency concentration, and embed real-time intelligence systems that enable faster, decentralized decision-making. Because in today's world, resilience is not about control, it's about configuration. The biggest mistake you can make right now is confusing deglobalization with strategy. Because stepping away from the world doesn't make you stronger. Designing for proximity does. The question is no longer, how do we reduce global exposure? The question is, how do we build supply chains that are globally aware but locally powerful? If your strategy is built on retreat, it's time to rethink it.